Hello, hello.
Hello.
Also, Burp. Song request is on. As you're probably realizing, because the song you requested last should be playing right now.
Oh, should it?
Which is Sea Pickles by Grian. It's something.
I love that song. Hi, Barb. I might grind a little in Animal Crossing, actually.
Go for it. So yeah, let me know if everything sounds good, everything looks okay.
Our background for the chat, is it up? I don't think. Is it?
Should be.
Oh, it is. Okay. I think it's just because it's smushed. It looks weird.
Huh.
Like the chat is squished, rather.
Just a little squished. Huh.
That'd be okay.
I mean, I can change it if you want me to.
No, I mean, I'm not going to be using that to read the chat.
Entry number 17, huh?
Nice. Darker yet darker still.
Let's be Dolores for once.
What do you two think?
I don't know.
Hmm?
What does YouTube think?
What does YouTube think?
I'm back.
Hello, Mr. Back.
Mr. Who? Oh,
Miss
hi Ted.
He's a Ficklon, alright?
He's Teddy.
I'm hoping everything's running okay. It should be. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah. Sorry, that was loud. That's still pretty loud.
I want to yoink my husband, please.
Yoink my husband. You mean Rio?
Yeah.
Go yoink your
Where's
Rio.
my Riri?
He's probably busy.
Oh, cool. All the family's right here.
All the family's right here. Gonna yoink him. Gonna yoink him up. Ooh, get the suitcase. I don't know why it's back there.
I mean, where else would you keep your suitcase? Also, it's 100% possible that game audio is muted, which is fine since you know Song Plus.
Yeah. How's everybody's day?
How's everyone been doing day?
How bidet been doing?
How is your bidet?
How is your bidet? Does anybody have a bidet?
Burr probably does. No, but he's English. He's European. European? Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. There was no music for a second in Animal Crossing. I was very concerned.
It's fine. Yoink, the opposite of the yeet. Yeah, it's the anti-yeet. Hey, good, it's my birthday, and I made Storm his Hotel Mario music. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Burb.
Happy birthday.
You are now old.
19.
Welcome to old.
Welcome to old. You have now officially become old.
Alright, some of the achievements we're going for. Gotta say yes to everything. And survive.
Yes, to everything.
Gotta also survive 111 days.
Oh boy.
And anything else that happens is consequential.
I was surprised that was possible.
I'm disappointed in Rio. He owes you a birthday stream.
He does owe you a birthday stream. He gave us birthday stream.
Yeah. Usually he dances for my amusement. As we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turned out we were visited by advanced privates who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandages. Have some water. Looks like you need some water.
Ooh yeah, I'd play that. I like that. That electronic thing from yesterday, or from the other day, rather.
And then I'm gonna take water my
I say that like I can hear the music that's playing, and I can't.
silly Yancy.
Oh.
Yancy's like the silliest. Did I already play that?
No, you had like a song stuck in your head, and I was like, well, what does it sound like? And you posted something, I think, from that group, and you're like this, and I was like, okay.
Such determination.
Oh yeah. He remembers. He's a fancy bird.
Fancy bird. It's fancy.
Sorry, I must get comfortable. It was an ultra arcade alert. Oh, cool. I guess everybody's doing okay. Should we go outside yet, you think?
Sure.
Nah, I'm not feeling it.
This song is really creepy, by the way.
What,
I'm into it. The Gaster song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Love that creepy stuff.
And so we're left with no photos, yada yada yada. And everybody's thirsty. Fine.
Everybody's thirsty.
Fine.
Just like at Rio Street.
Everybody just wants that Rio bod. Ring, ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.
Banana phone.
We were thinking we would never hear a telephone. Yeah. Teddy boy. Come on, Teddy.
This Teddy, right?
Rio string bean bod.
String bean bod.
Yeah, he's stringy and mushy.
Stringy and mushy.
When we answer the phone, we could clearly hear a gas, Hill Valley.
The text is so
Something,
small.
something. It is rather tiny. Oh, sure, we'll send Teddy Boy out to the world. After all the days spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad, real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it. And now we're about to get sick, so why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. None of those alternatives I have access to.
This is good,
And everyone's sick.
what was I gonna
Goo.
say? This is good, like, speedrunning music.
Everybody's sick because we all suck.
It's the Kamoo. They all
Yeah,
got Kamoo.
we all got the Camus. Ted, why don't you take the axe and go find some medicine? You might die, but I mean, come on. Hungry.
Some of
Thirsty.
you may die, but that's a sacrifice I am
I'll go
willing
ahead
to
another
make.
day. Lord, there's a gang of firefighters outside, or at least they are dressed like lids. They've banged on the door, ordering us to surrender all our supplies. They claim they will drive us out with fire if we don't comply. I guess the definition of a firefighter has somewhat changed recently. How do we oppose them? I have a padlock. No hotboxing in this shelter.
Oh, what were you trying to
Hi.
post?
I got 1 of 3 for an achievement. We didn't think that a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave this Scarlet Forest Delta Run was interesting. The unknown attackers, it seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off bandits and other super-hungry barbarians.
Brad has to play Delta Rune next.
I do have to play Delta Run. I gotta do a genocide run
He's
first.
never played it.
I have to kill all my friends first.
Yeah, do that. And then defeat Sans somehow.
Somehow.
What?
There's a Pac-Man death noise.
Oh, that, yeah.
We can take care of ourselves. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. As long as Mary Jane's looking fine,
Stop that.
then we won't have any problems.
She is not of age, mister.
You don't know that.
I know that.
I don't know that.
You don't know that.
We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying and we quickly stopped. Are there any drugs we could give Mary Jane?
Are there any drugs we can get married?
Mary Jane is literally a drug, so I mean, she should be fine. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface, so we had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcasts and
I
learn a
guess I
thing or
will play
two.
the secret thing then. Yes, please don't.
I know no secrets. Hey, Ted's back. He brought a gas mask, and
And
I
he
think
brought a sickness.
he also brought a gun. No, he was already sick. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. I guess we'll have great news to follow. Outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Ted is bad. The government is dropping supplies for survivors in the air, and they marked by smoke flares that can easily be seen, but most of them are barely reachable. Despite that, a lot of them were already ransacked by scavengers. How did they do that? One of the food drops broke in mid-air, and now it's raining soon. Luckily for us, a few cans survived the fall. We forced one of the boxes open and found an impressive collection of stinky cheese and a gas mask.
Excellent.
We discovered that eating with a gas mask on your face is not ideal, and since we value our lives and our noses, we decided to take the mask and leave the cheese behind.
Alright.
A bunch of folks were having a gunfight over several crates of dropped supplies. One group emerged victorious and chased off their opponents. One of the guns from the fight was left behind.
Excellent.
Everyone has to drink sometimes, everybody's thirsty, hungry. Ted, you did not get medicine, which is not great. It's not great. We keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible. Getting away as far as possible. That's a weird way to word that.
Is it?
From this away as far as possible?
As far as possible. Away as far as possible, or as far as possible? Like, is the inclusion of
know.
away the weird part?
It is a little bit. We made contact! Sweet, there's aliens.
Alright.
Everybody's okay, but Ted's a hungry hippo.
Hungry Teddy.
Hey Dolores, why don't you take the gat and go
Take the gat.
go outside and maybe cap some fools.
Capsule fools. Bring back some meat.
That glorious meat.
You gotta reach for that milk, Brad.
I know, I gotta work for my milk.
We have a cookie pie. Do you want some?
If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen to me. Might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's soon just fine. Dolores is on her way to the surface, and Ted's stomach is a rumbling, tumbling.
Is it a rumble tumble?
Our town used to be a very quaint and friendly place before the blast. One of the townsfolk we often recall is the old man Jim, who would sometimes limp through our street. Turns out he's alive and well and still homeless. Some things never change. He clearly misses us as much as we miss him. He's been
Still
banging on our shelter door for the past few hours, asking whether we want to buy a rock. Do I say yes or no?
Yeah, you have to say yes, don't you?
I guess we're saying yes. I have to do both.
Oh, right. Okay, so you haven't finished the other one yet?
Yeah, I didn't do either yet, I don't believe. So it looks like we're saying yes to everything. Old Man Jim was always lovely and friendly to everyone, so of course we opened the door and fulfilled his request. He winked at us and told us the first rock is for free, which we were happy to hear. A nice rock is a good thing to have, but we don't think we'll be able to trade any of our supplies for it, even if it brings luck like he claimed. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane, right? Sounds like the right idea, and
I mean, you
everybody
can throw
is
it at
thirsty.
people.
Yeah, I'll bash someone's head in.
Yeah.
I am enjoying this music.
Yeah,
We received a
it's
mysterious
nice.
note today, politely requesting that we share supplies with some other survivors. We have no idea who it might be from, but whoever wrote this also included a few words of encouragement, saying that we will be in some way rewarded for our generosity. Should we do it? Sure, why not?
Yeah, say yes to everyone.
Also, Burb, thank you for the 12 bits at the start of the stream.
Oh yeah, thank you.
The authors of the note turned out to be a twin siblings, a brother and sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent.
Alright.
Where they started handing out supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a few... Oh, and even a mine. Okay,
Oh.
I completely misread that. No problem, just refilling my health. For now.
I'll get you one day.
Siblings shook their hands and proclaimed this the beginning of a new friendship. They promised to contact us again soon. Mary Jane seems fine. Timmy's sickness might get worse, and Ted is sick.
Timmy's down with the sickness.
Timmy is totally down with that sickness. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We
One can of soup?
this is for the kitty. I guess we'll get the kitty. We're already sick.
We're already sick.
I mean, at worst, it'll kill Ted.
It might kill Ted.
But I mean... Dolores, she fantastic wife. She brought first aid back.
Nice.
As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake. Yada, yada. We've already seen the cat. We're glad to see Dolores safely return from the wasteland.
The only suckish thing is that only one person gets to use that.
Right. After a bit of scouting, we arrived at the city hall. Half of it was still standing, while the other half turned out to be a gaping hole in the ground. We went into the ruins, hoping to find something useful. We found the mayor sitting in his office on top floor. He had a fully stocked first aid kit on his desk. Apparently he was a bit of a health freak. All his medications seemed to have done nothing for him, though. Now he looks, rather burnt with a hint of crispy and skeletal.
Nice.
Tuba was bad enough, but this coughing is even worse.
He's a wither skeleton.
Mary Jane needs medicine, and quick. Timmy's not a fan of syringe, but he needs a big one. The sooner the better. Dolores really loved to eat something. Dolores is really tired. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. We're going to heal Ted, because he actually needs to be alive, otherwise everyone's going to die.
Oh, I thought you'd started as Dolores, though.
As long as one of the adults are alive, the game goes on.
I see, okay.
You would expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened. We started fighting. Like crazy.
I'm gonna try to find some music to suggest.
Yeah, throw some songs at my face.
Yeah.
Play those swell tunes in my ear.
Those swell tunes.
Colonel! We can barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is very thirsty. Tuba was bad enough, but this coughing is even worse. Mary Jane's gonna die. Timmy needs water, and he's gonna die. Dolores would want to eat, and Ted is thirsty. Go ahead, and we'll be a little adventurous.
I'm gonna show you a little meme that nobody's gonna see about Minecraft Siren Head.
Awesome. Ever since we jumped into our fellow shelter, we've been wondering about that other door in the shelter.
Alright.
Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's high time we checked it out. Yeah, let's get the gun. Let's check that. Let's check it out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Yonzer, please hurry up and get music going, because there's currently no noise. There is no game audio. Let me fix that.
Well, I mean, whatever. I'm surprised Burb's Undertale one didn't go through.
I think it might have already.
Did it? Where's my song? Yeah, I don't... What is this?
Oh, you're listening to it now? That's just the...
Oh, is it?
Huh. Weird.
There it goes. Okay. Yeah, you can turn the game audio off now.
Really weird.
It kind of gets in the way of the,
It does.
Yeah.
Don't know why I did that. What's the first thing to do when you open a door leading into a place you don't know? Open fire. Bam, bam. Our bullet struck the wall, and guess what? We hit a water pipe. We were able to fill a few water bottles with all the water that trickled from the bullet holes. And Mary Jane's still dying. Timmy is dying. Dolores eats food because she's a fatty. And Ted's okay.
That's okay.
Ted's he's hanging out. Hey, Mary Jane, you wanna take a nothing with you and go into the wasteland?
Sure.
Because I'm convinced you're not gonna come back. Hi, Sherikoff. You're our new daughter now.
You're our new daughter now.
Dolores needs a doctor, or at least pills. It's now or never. Ted is pretty fatigued.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bert. Go ahead. I did it around the same time, so my Nightbot went through before his. There we go.
Team 4-star, huh? My way clear. Perfect cell cover. Okay, I'm curious.
Alright.
Timmy was very sick, and there was nothing we could have done to make it better. He understood it and probably decided he's better far away from such irresponsible parents. He left and never came back. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. Ted seems to have developed an allergy to our furry guest. He's been coughing and sneezing all night long. We should try giving him some medication. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Dolores needs a doctor. Ted should get something to drink soon, and Ted got sick. Again. Because Ted is useless. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. Could it be the previous owner still around and worried sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we should pay them a visit. Or at least whatever's left of them. Yeah, sure, why not? Gotta say yes to everything, even though we're not gonna survive.
You'll love that one, Bird. The Gaster Electro Swing.
Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they've been looking for him for a while. Supposedly Sherikoff lost an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. Dolores needs a doctor, and Ted seems to be doing alright.
Oh, they're fun. Electro swing songs are fun. Oh, I heard trivia in there.
I'm surprised we're still going.
Yeah, we're still alive.
We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theater group. We called it the Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that maybe it would be best to play something simpler. Oh, Dolores is dead and Ted is crazy. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly. Coughing, fever, chest pains, she didn't recover.
Dolores has been dead the whole time. Ted's just always been crazy.
We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds, and that was only because the lights went out for a moment. To our surprise, we found Cherokov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind heart's optimism, or just stockpile some kids? Only time will tell. Ted is really thirsty. Oh yeah, his wife died. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel, provided that camels have 5 legs.
Oh?
The animal is carrying a pack of goods for trade. I'd never gotten this one before.
Oh, you haven't?
4 bottles of water for a radio?
Nice.
Sure! I'm just crazy enough to take that deal. Oh, Mary Jane, you're not gone?
Yeah, she's fine. So you don't have to win with the entire family. You just have to win.
I think Mary Jane somehow brought me a radio.
Did she really?
We exchanged goods with the trader and she went her way. Before she left, she insisted that we should listen to radio broadcasts if we ever want to get out of that shelter and find a safe place to be. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We quickly discovered that the local supermarket has become the base of operations for a raider group. They are armed and dangerous. Sometimes they would leave to plunder and ransack the area. Even if it's risky, that was the best time to try to steal from them. The way was clear to the staff room. Inside we found nothing but a water cooler. Free water for employees? Wow. And that must have been a dream.
So
plus
you just
6
got
water.
F ton of water is what you did. And then somebody came back with a radio.
We found our way to a better part of the store that had a few working radios standing on the shelves. We helped ourselves to one of them. We were in a rush because the raiders could come back any minute. We grabbed a few things at random. One of them turned out to be bug spray, killing spray.
Talk about luck.
Mary Jane is back. She's probably gonna die instantly. It didn't tell me anything about that.
Oh, it didn't?
Well,
Oh, he's insane, so.
he doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
George Assembly's contacted us again today. They visited our helpful shelter, say they're looking for a map of the nearby area. Their plan is to find a relatively safe place for a new camp that could accommodate their whole group and anybody who would want to move in with them. The plan of the city would be very helpful in their situation, at least help organize their scouting expedition. Sure! Why not?
Why not? Oops. Oh well.
Oh, Mary Jane's finally gone.
Did she just leave, or did you send her somewhere?
She left.
Oh. She came back, dropped off that radio, and then went to go be with her bandit husband, Husbando.
When Mary Jane's sickness got worse, and when we weren't able to provide her with medicine, she decided it's time to cure whatever she had on her own. She left a note saying she's not coming back, so she never even liked our town to begin with. We were happy to see them again. We quickly handed them our map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark to still get a few hours of scouting in daylight. But they said they would definitely be back again to share some news and a friendly chat. We hope they find a good place. Maybe we could visit them when the camp is ready.
I'm sorry, I'm admiring the Professor Layton music because I love it.
And I still know nothing about that. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Cherokov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped with a big meowing furball. What is this thing anyways? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it be. Or should we examine that wire?
Ted, you're literally the only guy left. Stop referring to yourself as we.
He's very long. He still has Dolores' corpse.
Dolores' corpse.
We followed the wire outside and found a half-burned-out truck with two surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listed to get on us in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. And the car had no wheels.
Alright.
Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet. That's all they told me about Ted so far.
Ted's been sick since day one.
He's not okay.
He's not
The
okay.
agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Yeah, sure. Casino Night Zone?
Yeah.
Dog champ.
Oh, god dang it.
They were agents, real life secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards, briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in.
Oh.
They made a request, too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. Ted is hungry.
Oh, is he hungry now?
Yes. We were about to finish our dinner, if you could call it that. We heard someone knocking on the door. It seemed to be a trader who was very interested in ammunition. How about that? Does he want checkers?
Does he want checkers?
I'm gonna give him checkers.
Alright. That is so crazy.
We offer checkers instead of ammunition. The visitor was quite confused and tried to explain to us what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until we left with our checkers board. Asshole. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Have some Wawa.
That's some Wawa.
Sometimes the sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us. To sing and play and have cute, mutated animals come to our feet to listen, like a post-apocalyptic Snow White. Shall we? Sure. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting.
It'd be better if they were spiders.
What are we supposed to do with them now? And Ted's still sick.
That's still sick.
The funky roaches haven't really left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. Just smarting when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in a perfect line right in front of us.
Alright.
As if they're waiting for something?
Ted, you're losing it.
Yes? I don't know how this is a yes or no scenario, but yes. Oh, I got Disco Roach as an achievement. Excellent. Oh, I'm just realizing now you can't see my achievement pops on screen. Unfortunate. If you can't beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken requests. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. Then, all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back in a group, carrying supplies on their strong, mutated backs.
Oh.
Insane. Looks like we made some new friends. Disgusting, mutated, radioactive roaches. They brought me food and water.
Okay.
Either we get Ted medicine, or we never see him eat another can of soup. Hurry! Well, no. The first aid kit we have is useless. We probably won't be able to fill it up with prescription meds. From a drugstore, so we need to take matters into our own hand. Here's an idea. Let's use some innocent-looking bud spray to create life-saving drugs.
Alright.
Sure!
Does it work?
Day 34. How dare you stream while I'm doing homework? How dare you do homework? It worked. Oh my god, we're gonna save Ted.
Oh my god.
/ apartment shopping.
Did you really?
We're gonna save Ted.
I'm gonna say
Rio.
Rio.
So I was out of food. Everyone's sick. Everyone's dead but Ted. And Ted is sick. I played a harmonica to some radioactive roaches, and they brought me food and water.
As you do.
And now I made life-saving drugs out of bug spray.
Using pesticides.
What do you know? Combining American innovation and deadly bug spray can result in just enough drugs to replenish an empty first aid kit. What?
Alright.
We'll worry about the side effects later. What Ted did today was really absurd. During dinner, he That's
What did he do?
So basically, you're a suburban mom with essential oils.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. During dinner, he suddenly jumped out of his seat and started boxing the gas mask hanging on the wall. He appeared to trade insults as well as blows with the inanimate object. Apparently, he had mistaken the mask for a bloodthirsty stranger intent on stealing our cans. Although we were very impressed with his right hook and his eagerness to defend our family, violence is really not his style. Also, the mask is completely destroyed. Ted really showed it who's boss. Either we get Ted medicine or we never see him eat another can of soup.
Give him medicine.
Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or the bunker will drive him completely insane.
Yeah,
He's
both-
not
both
already
kids are gone.
there.
Both kids are gone. Wife's dead.
It's like a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string. The agents rang in with our next top-secret mission that will surely lead us to the VIP bunker very soon. And let us go on one successful expedition right down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy. Oh. Sure!
Is he alive?
Day 37!
Alright, he's just crazy.
He's no longer sick. Good lord. We graciously agreed to fulfill their requests. They thanked us for doing...
Gay frogs. Excellent.
Excellent. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised that they would be back with more information soon. That recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting the government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. Ted has recovered from his sickness. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or the bunker will drive him completely insane, and Ted's injuries are all fixed.
What can we do for him? Does he have a game he can play?
Not currently.
Oh. Can you send him on an expedition? Or will that...
I could, but he'd probably die. Good news from our friends. Siblings visit us today to inform that their camp is now done. They do have a few concerns, though, mostly the children. Their idea of fun is running around the radioactive wasteland and possibly getting eaten by mutated cockroaches in the process.
Same.
Do we have any spare toys we can give them to keep the kids entertained without risking their lives? Have a deck of cards.
Nice.
Shout out to the twins, by the way, for still coming back to Ted, even though he's
Insane.
batshit insane.
When Ted says we, he means him and his dead wife and his sock puppet.
We were happy to share... Excuse you.
What?
Sherikov is right there.
Oh, yeah, Sherikov.
We were happy to share our
Sherikov doesn't
set of
exist.
cards with them. Sure, the deck isn't complete, so the kids will have to make up some new games. But at least it will keep them busy. Our friends agreed and promised to keep us updated on the situation in the camp. Ted's still crazy. Nothing I can do for him but water him.
Water him? Water your Ted daily, everybody.
Ted's happy to risk his life in the waste.
Sure.
Why not? Should I splurge on an apartment with a loft? Yes.
Yes.
If you could afford it. Don't put yourself in a hole.
He said splurge, so...
We keep dreaming about those little bugs, those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads, anyways. Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar.
I love this song. I remembered it.
Living the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Be a real American. Take your gun.
Take your gun. I love this song.
The end.
The end. Oh no, is he dead?
Don't know. We found our house walls painted with bizarre symbols and profanities. The shelter
dear.
trapdoor was locked. A sign above it read, "Marlin rules here. Damn you, Marlin. Damn you to hell."
Alright.
I mean, we survived it okay. I can afford it. Now the question is it worth the money for more room? Yes. I'm just saying this because John's are always wanted a loft.
Yeah, I like lofts. But it's not my house, so...
Rio, you could eat Loft House cookies in your loft.
Excellent, Bradley.
Alright, let's give it one more run. We got a few achievements, but I feel like we could do better. Are you proud of me?
No.
Do you hate me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do the Nook Brothers have anything interesting?
Just that piano that I really want.
Are you buying it?
I can.
Why not?
I gotta get money for it.
I can give you some money.
No, I'm gonna buy it myself.
Alright. Alrighty. Hi, Tim. Tim O'Fi.
Timo thigh.
Timmy's thighs.
What about his thighs?
They're skinny and made of twigs.
Like Rio's.
Like Rio.
He's got that thigh gap.
Rio does got that gap, though. Rio works at the Gap. Oh, I already have all that I can carry. Silly Bradley.
Silly Bradley.
Tricks are for tricks. Come here, wife.
Come here, wife. Come on, raccoon wife.
We gotta get to the shelter!
Gotta get to the shelter.
Come here, daughter.
I don't like 'em putting chemicals
Yes,
in the
good
water.
doctor.
Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you
Why do they gotta turn the frogs gay?
friggin' frogs gay?
I hate it.
Crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you.
Crap.
Frogs.
Alright.
I'm gonna say it
Feeling
real
optimistic.
slow for you.
My legs are thick.
How thick?
Fight for your life.
Sonic Mania? That's a game I should play.
Frogs friggin' frogs. I don't like
Nope, some soldier once said, damn, look at the size of his cast while I was wearing shorts on base. This is not a joke.
Oh.
I mean, Rio, it's not your fault that you're hot. Also, thank you, Saris, for the host.
Oh, thank you, Saris. I hope you enjoyed the game, frogs.
I don't think my alert worked correctly. Oh,
No!
I'm assuming Yazzer saw a,
No, it was worse.
was it a scorpion?
Yeah.
Oh, the scorpions are in Animal Crossing now. There we go. That should be fixed.
I'm scared.
I'm sore AF. Unfortunate. Yazzer's doing opera. No! You got this. It's fine.
Stop shaking.
You can get him from that distance.
I know. I'm just scared of them. What if I do miss?
That was my Me Too movement. Rio, please. Wow, there's a good chunk of stuff in here.
All my things are breaking.
Alright, now we're gonna say no to everything.
I don't like scorpions.
Yancy hates scorpions. Go look into, find its display.
Find its display.
Because in previous games they had it fighting the tarantula.
Donation. Marvelous.
The odds are yelling at her Jello to get over her shake phobia. Stop shaking. We'll wait a couple days. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with colony of them growing on one of the walls, we were changed our loyalties. We're all about mushrooms now. I hate mushrooms. I will never ever eat a mushroom.
You would if your life depended on it.
Yeah, accurate.
Like those pincers, that tail, that venomous stinger. As if someone took all the most awful insect parts and put them together to make this scorpion.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. I can relate. Down from the Sky by Trivium. Interesting.
Nice.
We might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible, otherwise we might end up falling asleep in the face of real danger like saucer men from Mars. No, we're gonna save our first aid kit. Have you never heard Shogun? Nope.
I have heard it, and it's amazing.
I have not.
Yeah, it came on the Echo when I told her to play Trivium. She was like, alright, here you go. I was like, cool.
Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we try to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we still need to face too. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away, or save us from radiation sickness.
I mean, the scorpion's next to the tarantula, but they're not
They probably took it out because people probably were like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Some consider Shogun their best work. I'm not one of them, but I see their point.
Oh yeah, it's a good song.
Someone's at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's friendly face of an American soldier. Should we open? Nope.
Nope.
We're saying no to everything this round.
Alright.
Battle Tower. Toby Fox. Oh, right. I forgot he did music for Pokemon.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
That is awesome. I love that. Song list.
I still think Tammy doesn't get enough recognition though.
Oh, yeah. Tammy's fantastic. I love her.
Tammy. I think she's doing her own game stuff though, too.
The banging stopped after a while. Hey. And whoever was behind the door left. We have no idea who it was. We'll never find out. Damn teenagers banging outside my door.
Oh my, oh, another scorpion! He's not gonna get me though, I don't have a net.
You should get him, because he probably sells for crap
I
ton.
know, right?
Like, do you not have a net at all? Or?
No, yeah, all my stuff is in here.
Ow.
It broke after I caught that scorpion. The first one.
Alrighty. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. And everyone's doing okay. I don't know, I'm feeling lucky about this one. The trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yes, for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are pretty good at it. Motivator. Let's use that there Boy Scout handbook.
Alright.
That Boy Hand Scout book.
Oh my.
Look at those perfect emotes.
They are perfect emotes.
That was close. The nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst. Radioactive roaches? Yikes. Criminy! More roaches! I gave my cats a microphone.
Nice.
Sure. And everybody...
Chicken water, remember that video.
It sounds familiar. And everybody thirsty. I'll wait one more day. We keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker. Or we could start thinking about getting away as far as possible. Yeah, but I don't have a radio, so, you know.
You know.
And you know.
And yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know what this is, but I like it.
If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use the radio on a regular basis. No, it's not. Nobody uses the radio anymore. Nobody even likes the radio.
Yeah?
And everybody thirsty.
I like that. I like that emote too, Bird.
It's okay.
I was gonna say, I think I have one of these. Close.
It is really close to what you have. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad. Real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it, and now we're about to get sick. Let's use that there. Bullets!
Bullets?
We're gonna bathe in bullets!
Bathe in bullets, yes. The only proper thing to do.
People next door were provoking our dogs and reporting it, and us.
That's, I'm gonna call the cops on them.
Right?
They're recording you without your consent.
That might not be legal.
That's not legal.
Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue here. Throw a rock at them. Burb, maybe not.
Maybe don't. You might hurt the dogs.
How do we deal with that? Well, we got some spare ammo. Everybody's doing okay. We're either going crazy and this entire shelter's crawling with little insects, or worse. It's worse. They're spiders. They're not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts. We got to do something about them. Use that handbook again. Called cops. It never came out. Unfortunate.
Wow. Why cops gotta suck?
Sometimes they gotta suck.
They just suck.
A good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. It excludes moronic spiders. A few precise hits, and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. We also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. Pesky spiders?
Spiders?
That was one bountiful hunt. And nobody wants food yet. Oh, Ted's hungry.
Ted's hungry.
Ted, you fatty. You can wait a couple days. We had lots of phone call doors. Sure, go answer the phone.
I'm upset that the cops did. Do you want to call me to go over there and
Yeah, you're not that far. I'll go burn her house down.
burn a house down?
When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief. Mary Jane is hungry. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's thirsty. Everybody can have
You opened
everything.
the door?
We got on the floor.
Did you say yes to something?
Yeah.
You're supposed to say no to everything.
I don't think that counts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's whenever you see that X or the...
X or the check mark. I think that counts for the achievement. Let's send somebody out. It's time to put the sun in arson.
Yes.
Exactly. Good. Hey, everybody's rested. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to last was 10 seconds.
Oh, it's oh my god, Death by Glamour. That's what it's called. Can't believe I almost forgot what it was called.
Ted, how about you take your gat and go be a real American? It's been like this since we moved in. 2 of our dogs got sick and died within the first year. Aww. Aww.
Sad.
It's very sad.
Well, I think it's sick.
Timmy's okay, Dolores is okay, Ted left with the gat.
I will
Of
avenge your
course.
dogs. I will take every sickness and punch it in the face.
Arsenic in the soil?
Yes.
When someone knocked on the door, we were suspiciously cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped. We thought it would be good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, the old bats attacked us with their umbrellas.
Alright.
Canes and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We needed to fight back, but I have no weapons because Ted took the gun. There's a number of environmental issues, especially in Michigan, which has a bad history with the environment. Yeah. Damn it, Ted! You could have shot Grandma in the face. You took so much water! Those old bitches! Actually, they took food, not water. But still! The invaders burst into our shelter like a violent tidal wave and immediately went for one thing that was of the greatest value to them, our canned food stockpile. Detroit was an environmental nightmare for a while. Now it's just an economic nightmare. Yeah, one right and potato skins in our yard wasn't from us. I'm getting some strength from Mary
One
Jane's.
ate a potato skin in our yard that wasn't from us, I think.
I see.
Why?
Maybe he doesn't need much, but he should drink.
Why people gotta be hurting dogs?
And everybody's thirsty. I mean, what I think this just means is that we're gonna go kill
Kill?
all of Michigan.
Yeah, except for Sarah's.
Except for Sarah's and the puppers.
And her mom.
Is there one thing we need? Yeah, I'm not listening to any radios that I don't have.
So we're gonna perform a heist.
Are we stealing Michigan?
You were stealing Michigan,
Okay.
and we're relocating all of their animals and their good people
Okay.
to New Zealand, where it's nice and safe and people are happy there.
We were not alone outside the shelter. I first assumed like the creature stalking us was about to get itself a taste of dinner. To our relief, it turned out to be a friendly monkey.
Oh, alright.
It joined our expedition. When I move, I'm taking Michigan with me. Excellent. At one point during our expedition, the monkey started making weird sounds.
Taking Michigan to Missouri, hang on.
Ah, the 49 states, as it should be.
Yeah.
And digging in front of us with a stick, a quick investigation revealed a few bottles of water. No one even tried to open them. The same couldn't be said about those bottles of booze lying next to them. Not as bad as Flint, though. That was kind of the slums. Yeah, Flint's not doing great. And Ted, you brought back a single bottle of water, you failure of a husband. I will never marry you again.
Excuse me.
We never thought we lived to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. Good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they're huge and will probably attack us when they get the chance. Not if I use a book.
Go marry Rio.
Rio, will you marry me?
Brett, aren't you supposed to make the cockroaches dance?
I don't have a harmonica.
Aww.
That was close. Tears rain down from the skies.
Oh?
That was close. And that's those. I grew up there. Ooh, unfortunate. And that's those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches, yikes. Looks like everybody's okay. Ted's hungry, but you know, he'll get over it. Yeah, I don't feel like having Shirikov. I'm
Really?
good. I'm good.
I'm good. Oh no, it's almost 10 o'clock.
It happens. Why?
I'm not gonna get enough money to buy
I told you to take my money.
No, it's okay. I'll get it on the next. I'll get it the next time it comes.
Song list. In that case, I'm glad you're okay because that place seems to have a lot of health hazards. Yeah. Yeah. Inexcusable. Really. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. Mary Jane's doing okay. Timmy's okay. Ted... Doris is okay. Ted is still a hungry buggy.
He's a hungry bungy.
He's a hungry butthead.
No.
Nancy, I could totally give you enough money.
And not enough time.
What time travel? Humans, oh boy, I do sure enjoy being alive and drinking clean water. Flint, Michigan. No.
No? Yeah.
They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Yeah, Rio. Plus, there used to be a gang called the Cobras.
Oh dear.
The Cobra Kais? They sweep legs over there. Sure, everybody can have everything. I don't care. Y'all are gonna die soon anyways. Who should go outside? We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that little weezer had a safe in his living room. I always wondered what's inside. Maybe now it's time to really find out. But who will do the honors? Go for it, Dolores, you kleptomaniac. The Flint is dead. No, the Cog is dead.
Yes, the dog is dead.
Up, Dolores got sick. She has morning sickness. Oh, my belly. Oh, did they kick you out or?
No, I just walked out. Yeah, I walked out just in time.
When we opened the safe, we heard a loud bang in the room filled with thick, nasty smoke. That smelled of rotten eggs. The bastard booby-trapped the safe. BRB, puppers that have to go out.
Okay.
Lovely puppers.
I'm safe. I'm super.
Sure, it slowed us down, but it didn't stop us from taking his most prized possessions. Take that, Ned. Too bad we won't ever get to stench off of our clothes now.
Dinklebird.
Dinklebird. The apartment with the loft is an extra $85. It's tempting.
You could like house people in the loft when they're bad.
Yeah, store me in the loft.
Store me in the loft.
Loft me, daddy.
Jesus.
Oh wait, I have drugs that I can give Dolores.
This seems to sum up 2020.
Yeah. And everybody's okay. We were paid a visit by a young man worried about his twin sister, who went missing in an abandoned camp not long ago. While acting as a spy, we were trying to get her hands on the plans of a new abandoned fortress. He seems to trust us fully and is very friendly, but obviously concerned. He asked that we come to his aid in his hour of need, and really good things might happen to us if we manage to succeed. Timmy, my boy! Go kill some bandits. That's why the song I just played has the lyrics, "Fire rains down from the skies."
Nice.
I mean, we got plague, we got a swarm of bugs.
Yeah.
We're clearly in the end times right now. Young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought
Threw her a weapon.
off the bandits guarding the exit. Siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. It's a crazy small world we live in. Anyway, they're really thankful and promised to contact us again soon. We're so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. And everybody's
Timmy looks
okay.
like he's seen some crap.
He killed a man.
He learned what death was today.
So tell Trump to just let the Israelites go.
Oh.
Right? Where are the frogs coming from? Everywhere. And are they gay? I mean, there may be a bunch of people held at the Mexican border. I mean, just saying. But who does that make Moses? Who's our modern day Moses? Bet it's Bernie
You
Sanders.
don't have one.
If there's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio. I'm not using a radio. Screw the government.
I'll get through this myself.
They make our frogs gay. I don't trust them. Elon Moses Musk.
Yes.
God. Oh, I got bad indigestion, and I hope my burps aren't coming up on stream.
That's okay.
We stopped arguing, but for how long?
I just spent 100,000 on the bridge. I hope you're happy.
Every day of my life with you.
Could you could probably pay it off.
But instead of splitting the Red Sea, he split his stock price, right?
Nice.
Oh, dearie
Are you
me.
alright?
No.
Do you need to like do some stretchums and
I don't know.
burps out?
The Papa was too strong for me.
Papa Jones.
Oof.
Big oof.
The biggest oof. This is the biggest oof.
Oof oof.
Oofination.
Oof oof.
Don't give it oof if I oof myself.
Oofing. Don't you hate when you oof yourself oofing?
I hate oofing myself. No, we're saying no to everything. There's a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. But one of the bricks got loose today and revealed a hole. We felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? Nah.
Remove the source of the stench.
Nah. Let's be stinky boys.
Stinky boys!
Built to Fall by Trivium.
Nice.
We decided to ignore the hole, stench, and anything that might happen because of it. Ignore your stinky holes. We've taken enough risk already. We ended up feeling a bit unwell, and later on we heard something moving in the hole. A few hours after that, the smell was gone.
Did it really say ignore your stinky holes?
No, that was me.
Oh.
It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Doors is pretty fatigued, and Ted seems to be doing alright. Also, let me double check song requests, make sure it didn't break again.
This game makes me want to.
Oh, it's a cat.
Ah! Oh,
I'm glad I clicked away for this.
look at him. Oh,
Okay, bye.
Okay, what do you
I
have to
love
say for your
them.
fans on YouTube?
I wish we could show you guys, but we'll break Streamlabs.
Yeah,
if we do.
Streamlabs will instantly die.
Just type in current song is one word.
Oh, Mumba, you have something to say to your fans?
There's another one.
Nope.
She's a Dutchie. She's a white Dutchie.
Oh no, kitty, please! Oh no!
We're taking a kitty break.
Okay, why are you rubbing on the microphone? Oh, now you're grooming the microphone?
Are you okay, Bradley?
No. Very gassy on the inside.
Stop that.
God, Rio, this is a 4-minute long video. I'm gonna skip.
Okay.
I love the cat, but
I love cats.
Ted, you need to be our man. Take that gun
Take that gun and go do gun.
and go
things
shoot
with it.
Sephiroth in the face.
Yes.
We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Nah.
Nah. She's fine.
Everybody's surfy. Trash can has become full of empty soup cans, and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are tracking strangely glowing, suspiciously big insect wildlife. Roaches weren't that big before the war, were they?
They weren't that big.
I don't know why I turn into Voldemort so often.
Kill the spare.
We dodged a bullet this time. That is, if the bullet was huge, hairy, had 8 legs, and a glowing head. Hopefully you won't have to deal with them again. Mary Jane keeps fainting, Timmy is in terrible shape, and Dolores will not survive any longer.
Dolores will not survive any longer.
Guess everybody's gonna die! Hey, a Hat in Time, another game I should play.
A Hat in Time, say it's 9. What? That's the same. It's actually it's a stitch in time saves 9.
As we were running around looking for something to smash that furry rodent with, it just disappeared. So did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit in through one of those little holes? Everybody's gonna die. Let's just be honest, everybody's gonna die.
Is that you?
Yes.
Okay. Keep thinking somebody's here. And then
Yeah,
I'm
it's me.
like,
Oh,
I don't
the
want
end.
anybody to be here, and now you're dead.
Well, that did not go well. If there was one thing we need to do, it's use radio on a regular basis. Yeah, nobody cares about the friggin' radio.
Nobody cares.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
unless
Don't
it's
talk
making the
about
frog-
smashing furries like that.
Don't talk about smashing furries.
Burp, please. The big poster on the shelter entrance claims the bunkers is now the property of the government. Oh, that's probably not the first, nor the last time the government screwed us over. Accurate. When Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She's thrown down into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this, and that she's getting our water one way or another. We are seriously terrified right now. Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. If we only had a few drops of water, we could have avoided what happened. Dolores died of dehydration last night. Unfortunate. But you know what is fortunate? Animal Crossing, what is that?
Road to Ninja 4.
Oh.
Or no, Ninja Storm 4. Road to Boruto. Which looks amazing.
So yeah, that'll do it for 60 seconds.
I'm just casually browsing the Nintendo store.
Yeah? Show us what you're browsing, maybe. I don't know if we're putting that correctly.
Yeah, we should be.
We're about to find out.
Hashtag don't steal my, oops, that's very deals. Yeah, why not? Don't steal my, password, even though you can't see it.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict's Quest for the Golden Duck.
Same though.
Amazing.
I'm gonna throw
There's
up.
the Jedi Knight Academy. Are you okay? Do you need to take a minute?
I'm gonna take a minute. B or B?
Okay. Feel free to suggest.